So lovely to see so many people in church. It really is. I wasn't expecting this many. It's cold, isn't it? Welcome to each and every single one of you. And huge welcome to everybody watching online as well. Hello there. I will just start by welcoming our mediums as well. Sorry, there's two. I'm trying to work out why there's two screens on there. Welcome, Karen Butler. Our lovely medium in church this evening, Karen. And our lovely medium online as well, Lainey Baine, waiting in the wings for all of you watching online. Lainey will join you a little bit later. But I will hand over to Karen, who will open this service in prayer, and this will be followed by the Lord's Prayer that we will all say together. So over to you, my lovely.
Thank you. Can I ask you to join me in prayer, please? We ask, Divine Spirit, guides, loved ones, helpers, to come forward tonight to work with us to prove life after life. We ask that they draw near to give evidence that they are here, they're around you. We ask that a cloak of protection is kept around us and our families while we're working. And we also ask that our loved ones bring through their pets. We have pets in church tonight, and we ask that our loved ones bring through our pets that haven't left our side either. And we ask that any healing that's generated here is sent right back out to Mother Nature. Amen.
Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Lovely, thank you, Karen. Okay, so I'll take a moment to light our church candle as we do every week. This is just a moment for you to invite your loved ones in spirit to come close, should you wish them to. And also to think about that Christ light that sits within each and every single one of us, burning a little bit brighter, making us feel a little bit stronger, a little bit happier going forward in the weeks to come. That's what this service is all about. I do hope that all of you will feel that this evening as we then go into the healing. So healing is very, very important for those that aren't aware of it. We send spiritual healing out every week. So this is called distant healing. This is where we think of someone in our minds, or we think of a situation in our minds, and we send them positive energy. So we open up our hearts and we send loving thoughts to them. And we believe that that energy will move where it needs to go and be felt by those people or those situations. That's distant healing, and we're all capable of doing that. So someone just coming in, so we'll just wait for them to come in. Welcome. Okay, so I'll ask all of you then to do that with us, and everybody watching online as well. Just if you can take that lovely deep breath and just try and breathe out any stress or any negative feeling you might be feeling, because you're going to be channels now. So you're going to ask that beautiful Christ light to run through you, out through you into the world. And it really is a rewarding and lovely thing to do. And know that when you do this, you receive yourself. So when we go into that mind space, we focus on love, positivity, and healing. We feel that it channel through us. It's a really, really positive, good thing to do. So I will take the names that we've got here in our church healing book, names that are given online there as well, and anyone that you think of privately in your minds that isn't on the list, think of them. It will go. The group energy will go. So take that deep breath, focus on love, opening our hearts, and through joint prayers, we place in God's care all those that we come to name and think of now. We ask for healing to surround Darren, Claire, Derrin, Talia, Freddie, Alfie, Tanya, Lorraine, Chris, Elaine, Linda, Kelsey, Frank, Mark Shrimpton for transition, Martin, June, Richard, Brenda, Eve and Peter, Charlie, Mark, Dennis, Mark, Peggy, Shirley, Alan, Kay, Fran, Veronica, Peggy, Joan, Cyril, Colin, Terry, baby Amber, Simon, Roger and family, Tracy, Mark, Maureen, Raymond, Helen, Adrian, Richard, Maddie, Heidi, Kelly, Annabelle and Bobby, Dee and David, Dee's family, Elliot, Spencer, Autumn, Keeley, Karen, Jeffrey, Victoria, Karen's cats, Bennett, Tracy, Craig, Tom, Gavin, Christine, Bets, and the baby twins as well. So please join with me in healing prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, as we join together in your sanctuary and online in our homes to send out that love and that healing, we ask you to come close to us now. Fill us with your love. Fill us with your grace. Fill us with that beautiful healing energy to heal our own hearts, minds and souls. And we ask, as we channel together tonight, we ask that your healing light goes to all of those in need, all of those that we've named tonight, all of those that we think of privately. And we also think of all others in healing books across the world. We ask that any extra healing energy that we create by joining together tonight be sent through and around our world. Allow it to reach all those in most need tonight. And of course, fill the hearts of those who have that power to make those positive changes that we need in our world, so that all people can unite in love and in peace. And we send always to our animal kingdom and to the world of nature as well. We pray for a peace-loving world. Amen. Amen. Just adding Robert and for Carmel and Michael for progression as well. So I'll just ask you to sit for another minute, just in silence, and send that energy out, really focus strong, that golden light. This will be broken by the hymn Gracious Spirit. It's in the front of your hymn books. Thank you. Lovely, well done everyone. I hope that you get a feeling of that healing working for you as you do that lovely peaceful feeling. I hope you all felt it. Linda, sure you're not going to cough again tonight? We're asking for it. Testing spirit. Okay, so at this point in time, I will hand over to Simon for this evening's Bible reading.
Evening, everybody. I haven't replaced Peter, and I'm sure Peter will give us many, many more Bible readings in the future. It's just he's asked me today to choose one today, and actually chose this about 4 weeks ago. And the odd thing was that I was asked to do the service instead. So Richard and I worked the service, and I shelved the reading. And the first song that was sung was exactly what we're going to talk about today. The Lord is my shepherd. So I rather hope you enjoy the reading. It's Psalm 23, chapters 1 to 6. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. I fear no evil, for art thou with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, and my cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Thank you. This is the Church Bible, and I saw a bookmark. Rather nice words on this bookmark said, "We love him because he first loved us." And I think that's beautiful. God bless.
Thank you, Simon. Thumbs up from Peter, that's good. Right, okay, so a huge goodbye from everybody in church this evening as we leave you guys online and hand you over to Lainey. Have a lovely evening, Lainey. Lots of love. God bless.
Unmute myself. Hello, everyone. Lainey Baine here. Hiya. Hope you're all keeping as well as can be. I just want to say hello to, I've been writing just the first names down. So, there's somebody called Thundersley Christian Spirit 8637. Hello. Would your name also be Rob? Okay, so thank you, Rob, for being my IT guru. I'm going to say hello to the names I've written, and Linda and Fiona, good evening. Dee, Christine, Shirley, Jacqueline. Somebody is at Vort3XVR233. That would make an interesting name label at McDonald's. Jonathan, Michelle, Karen, Nicola, Michelle. That's obviously two Michelles. Linda, Mandy, Kim, Julie, Jenny, Dee, Carmel, Margaret, Pamela, Fiona, Cheryl now. Hi, Cheryl. And Nicola and Zoe and Jennifer. Hi, guys and girls. Right, so Kim. Hello. Okay, so the way I tend to work is ask you guys to, in the comments, I'm going to be drawn to one of you, and each time I'm drawn to you, only then I would like you to put down who the name and the connection of, like, mum, dad, partner, whatever it is, of your loved one. Okay, so that's how I tend to work. All right, so some of you have seen me, I'm sure, some of you haven't, so there we go. Any questions, give me an answer, give me a shout. So if you're ready, pop that on my head because it's falling off. There we go. So let's go down my little list and right, Karen Gibbons, I believe it is, Rob, if you wouldn't mind. There we go. Let's go to Karen. Thank you. Okay, so Karen, who would you like to hear from, please, my lovely? Just their first name and their connection to you. And whilst you're coming up with that, I'll say hi to Mary, Michelle, Kim, and Nicola. Okay. Zoe, first time seeing me. Well, hopefully it won't be the last. There we go. Amanda, hiya. Mandy. And so bear with me, Mandy, because I've asked for Karen. So hopefully Karen will give us an answer in a second, if Karen's there. Okay. Right. So in the meantime, we will go for Mandy Mills, all right? Because we're waiting for Karen. She may be there, she may not. So if we can go for Mandy Mills, thank you very much, Rob. So, and you want your mum, Jean. Mum, Jean. Oh, okay, Karen, you're there. So I'm going to speak to Mandy at the moment. So if you give us the name of the person, the loved one you'd like to hear from. Oh, mum and dad. All right. So, mum and dad. I wonder what part of the UK you're in then. Okay, going up north. Okay, so let's start with Mandy first, and she wants mum Jean. Okay. So, Mandy Mills, all right. With regards to your lovely mum, Jean, and I'll call her your lovely mum in the regards of I just feel she was somebody that tried her whole life, as in like tried to do good, tried to be good, tried to do her best with everything. I feel there was sometimes that little things kept getting in the way, but I feel like there was. Thank you. She makes you feel like sometimes she feels like she stumbled. And I don't feel that in regards to her physical stumbling, although I feel there were a few falls as well. But I feel like there was sometimes just a few stumbles along the way in regards to I don't know, family breakups. You know, like family, sometimes we go our different ways, don't we, sometimes? And quite often through no fault of our own. Would you understand this, please, Mandy Mills? Show me as well. My mum also makes me feel like I'm being drawn to my throat area, and I feel like I'm actually wearing it looks like I've got a line across here, right? One, I'm drawing it with my nail. Don't cut myself, but I just feel here. I don't know if mum ever underwent you know, no, not throat cancer. No. There's some kind of, I don't know if it's thyroid or something about the throat area where I just feel drawn to the throat area. But I feel like mum had some kind of scarring going across. Would that make any sense to you, please, Mandy? Okay. Hopefully we'll hear from Mandy in a second. Yes, she always done her best and you understand. Thank you. All right. So show me that. I feel mum ever wore like false eyelashes or I just feel like I want to put mascara, but only on the top. Only on the top. What are they called? Eyelashes, right? The eyelashes, but not on the bottom ones. It's weird, and I just feel it's either that or Mum had darker eyelashes, and it's like I just feel like she had sleepy eyes. Okay, would you understand that? It's just the way that her eyes were. It's like I'm not saying she was sleepy, but I just feel she had sleepy eyes. If that makes sense to you. No scarring on the throat. Okay. Don't think, oh my God, I've got it completely wrong. I may have just misinterpreted it. Would you make sense to you? Right. Think about the eyes as well, please, because it's always this delay. So I do apologise. But with the throat area, would you understand about there being not so much a problem with the throat, but the speech. Thank you. Words left unsaid. You know, when you start talking to someone, it's like you've been just cut off. Would that make sense to you? But a little mascara back in the day. But it was just to do with she was just showing me her top lashes. They look lovely, but they look darker than her lower lashes. That's what she's showing me. And she did have big, bright eyes, definitely. Okay. But would you understand that with whatever I just said about the throat, about the speech? Like you'd start talking, explaining yourself, and it's like I will, thank you. It's more drawn to mum hospital visits, doctors, whatever it is, but the medical side of it. And I feel like she wasn't being listened to for quite a while. Would you understand that, please, Mandy? Would you be aware of that? Show me that. She couldn't speak or swallow at oh, bless her. Okay, so you understand that. But she wasn't being listened to anyway. They couldn't listen to her because she couldn't speak. But I also feel they weren't. It's like, you know, when you get talked over, and it's like she just makes me feel like she's like, I want to speak, I want to shout and say no. Yeah, and it's just like, I'm doing this because it's like she's got a thumbs up. She said, I loved what you tried to do for me. In regards towards the end of her life. And I don't know if you had to speak up on her behalf, but I feel that, but she just makes me feel very proud of that, Mandy. And I know you said on there her name's Jean, but I feel as well I want to. You understand about the hospital? Thank you. But I also want to sing Jeanie, and I feel very much that I just feel like Jeanie, and I just feel there's a particular song, not necessarily that one, but a particular song that Mum loved, and it's like and it's like any time you hear it now, it just brings tears, sadness because she's not physically here, but also that love and that remembrance, if that makes sense. And she couldn't put a point across. No, absolutely. Okay. Hello, Tina. All right. Okay. So we got that. Also, one more thing here. I want to bring you to Christmas time, Mandy. I don't know if you've got younger ones around you, family around you, but I feel like I want to say, right, you, and you. I'm doing dinner, or we're doing this. Don't do dinner because you've got to do the washing up. But we're doing this, you come and you spend time with me now, okay? And I feel like Mum wants to say, right, you get them, tell them you're coming over, all right? Make that time because it's so precious. And Mum, I feel, wanted family around her, because for her, family she fought long and hard to keep you all together, so she wanted that family around, if that makes sense. And she just wants to say, don't stress over it, but if you can, just tell them, you and you, get over here on this day at this time. Bring a dish with you. Done. All right. So yeah, and it's just to give you that. All right. And lots of songs. Sorry, I'm obviously up. Say, and I work with spirit. I get hot, so I do apologise. There we go. All right. So. Right, shall we sing songs? Oh, bless you. Absolutely. But it's your mum, I know you loved her, but she loved you so much, all of you. And she's saying again, you, and you. So it's you, and you. So it's definitely 4. There's possibly 5 of you, but I feel she's just pointing all that. Hopefully that makes sense. Is that love, but it's also the be stronger, be strong. You're already strong, but she wants you to be stronger within yourself to recognize that. All right, Mandy. So whatever's going on in your life at the moment, you have that inner strength. And I feel like I want to bring where they had that quiet time early for the healing. I want to bring that healing in and just bring that quiet time to you, if that makes sense to you as well. Okay. So Christmas was family love. Oh, bless you. So please take her love, and she's just going to give you that. All right, because she still loves you. And I don't know if you have wings at home on the wall, like angel wings, but she just gives this, but she's showing me the angel wings as well. All right. The heart and the angel wings, but it's just that. Oh, a cladder ring, the Irish ring with the heart and that with the whatever it is around it. But she's showing me a cladder ring. Okay, I think I've pronounced that right. Apologies to any Irish people out there. Okay, so hope that makes sense. I just feel stronger. Oh, bless. Yeah, okay. But don't stress over it. Just do what you can do. All right. But you are already so strong. Believe in that strength. All right. Because your mum always believed in you. Okay. So to you. Got to move on now. Sorry, Mum. But you can have her back because, she's just going, no, say this. It's like, I can't. I've got to work with the husband. Oh, all right then. I'll go and sit next to her again. All right. So she's always with you. Okay. So you're so welcome, Muff. And you've got angel wings on the canvas wall. And cladder ring, wow, my mum gave one of them years ago for Debs. Oh, bless you. So we've got that with you as well, Debs. Okay. So I already said I was going to speak with that was Mandy with Karen. And thank you, Rob, Mum and Dad. All right. So for Karen, Karen, this could just be my head, but would you understand? I don't know if it's Mum, but I feel one of them would have had something like to do with the head, but I just feel it's heavy. It's I always can't keep my eyes open. I feel like I've got really, really bad head. Okay. I'm not feeling aneurysm or anything like that. I'm not saying it's not that, but I'm not feeling that. I just feel, it's the light is too much, and I feel more drawn to Mum. Okay. Gonna hold on to the ring. That's lovely. Yeah. Don't worry about the ring if you haven't got that, Mandy. All right. Okay. I've forgotten who I'm with now. So we've done Mandy. Let me cross off Mandy. Tell me Karen. Right. Lainey, Mum, Dad and Uncle Welling. Oh, flipping heck, 3 of them. Welling, is that pronounced that right? Okay. Would that make any sense with regards to the headaches, the light, and I just feel like, no, turn the lights out, turn the lights out. It's too much. Would you understand that? And I feel more of a female, so I feel more towards mum. But I'm just giving you that. Show me that there. Now I've said it all, it's gone. So that hurt, that did. I feel very much that mum gives me the impression that I want to speak to you, but I feel like I've how do you do that? You know, when people would put, say they put, I don't know if it's peas in their mouth or something, or beans or whatever, to talk properly, to talk like this. And there's something about the way your mum put on a voice. Would you understand that, please? And you would have said, ma'am. Okay. Yeah, Essex me, so mum. But yeah, you got ma'am, so okay. But that's if you that oh, flipping heck, I just feel like I'm all over the show. But I feel like mum was all over the show as well. Would that make sense to you, please? Dad makes me feel like he became he lost a lot of weight towards the end of his life as well, I feel. And I just feel like around the neck especially. And he's saying it looked like a bit of a scrawny chicken's neck. Would you understand that? And I feel like Dad had a gentle sense of humour. Okay, show me that as well. Your Uncle Welling. I feel like I don't know if right. I can't see when he passed, right? Oh bless you. When he passed, I don't feel we reached major ages like mum and dad. I feel got to quite an old age here. I'm trying to see how old, but they just got an older age. But I feel both of them were older than when your Uncle Welling passed. Okay, if that makes sense. All right. Um, okay. Now, again, I just feel there's a lot of love with all this lot. I feel like they may not have been close in mileage, but I feel close in their love for each other. And I feel drawn to one of them had quite one of the guys, I'm trying to see, Dad or Uncle Ellen, had problems with the lungs. And I feel like I don't know if they injured them, like a industrial injury or some kind of something that happened to their lungs, if that makes sense to you. I will. And I also feel like I don't know if you remember, but I'm just being shown, like the old chain and the handle for the toilets, but it's outside. It's an outside loo, and you'd like take your own life in your own hands going out there. And the spiders and the daddy long legs, and I just feel petrified. It's like, oh, the creepy crawlies. Okay, if that makes sense to you. Oh, Uncle Welling dying at 80 years of age, that's quite older. Okay, but were mum and dad older than him? Okay, even if it's just a day, I'll take that. All right, but let me see. I will. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so it's the outside toilet. Would you understand that, please? And it is going back, isn't it? Okay. Right, show me that. But it's that and how cold. How cold. Oh my gosh. Okay, show me as well. I'm also and he was a minor collier. Okay, so that would make sense with the outside loo as well, I'm sure. Okay, show me, show me, show me, show me. I'm asking him to show me because it's like they're doing mum's doing knitting, but I feel like I'm going really, really fast, but talking just as fast. It's a bit, and I could just feel like I don't know how fast mum spoke, but I just feel like there was non-stop. Like, when did she get a chance to breathe? And it's like, but she always did it. And I feel mum had this sense of pride within the family, but also pride in her faith as well. Would you understand that, please, Karen? Really long legs, yeah, definitely. Okay, but that pride in that, show me. I know. I feel like yourself, you have a faith, a belief, and it's more obviously, I say obviously, it's on the spiritual side more of it than the actual going to church, etc. And I just feel like I want to bring in more peace and calm into your life and into your world. Would you understand that, Karen? I just feel I want to bring that gentle peace and angels singing. Okay, where the heck that came from, I don't know. But mum sorry, ma'am, wants to bring in the angel singing as well. I don't know if you have Christmas trees up, but I'm being drawn to a Christmas tree. And currently, as opposed to you as a kid, but I see, I don't know if you had like a plastic angel when you was a kid, like gold sparkles on it or something at the top of the tree. Okay. Dangling, but it would be towards the top of the tree. And I just feel that there, Karen. And yeah, Karen. Okay. And oh yes, Lainey. I've no idea what that means now because I'm so confused. And I feel like this is Dad in regards to the confusion. I feel Uncle Welling just was a he makes me feel like he was a bonny lad when he was younger, but I feel like he was a bonny old man, and he just makes me feel like he was somebody that um is I say a strong character, but I don't know if he was a large man or if he was just tall or just his character. But I just feel with your Uncle Welling, I feel like with him, I have this where I said about the voice for Mum. I just feel with him, he had this booming voice when needed. Okay, and I can't see if he was in the army or whatever, but it just reminds me of like a sergeant major that he could organize people. He could project his voice, darling, and that sort of thing. And people would be, okay, I'll do what I'm told. Would you know that about him, please? Thank you. I'm being given December the 21st, please, Karen. And I just feel drawn to that time of the year. And I feel like I don't know if you ever had to have Christmas early or late because of work or other commitments, but I just feel like there would have been either a different day for Christmas because that's when everybody could get together, or it was just like, we'll have dinner here, we'll have dinner there. Okay. And I just feel like it's splitting it all up, but over a few days, not just the 25th of December. Would that make sense? Thank you. And I want to also give you an ice cream. Down this end of the world, we have the lovely Ross's ice cream, okay? Ross's ice cream is very creamy, very lush, all right? And people have travelled far and wide to go to Southend for some Ross's ice cream. But your mum is just giving you some ice cream with a huge flake in it. In fact, she's putting flakes all the way round, okay? And one on top for good measure, if that makes sense to you, all right? And I just feel that because she's saying I don't have to worry about my teeth and the sweetness of it all and all that sugar. Would you understand? And your mum had a fantastic, crazy laugh, is how she gives me that impression. Okay. And I just want to say to you, we all love you. Please remember that. I don't know if you've got tattoos, but I'm being drawn to my tattoos, wrong hand, okay. And I've got these paw prints going into my forget-me-nots. It's just with my beasties that I've lost over the years. But I feel like there would be a particular beautiful tattoo that somebody's got. It feels like it's on the left arm. That's the right arm, the left arm, maybe around about here or this part of the arm anyway. But in memory, doesn't have to be in memory of any of them, but just feel like they've got, pardon me, the tattoo here. All right. Um, and think about what you had for dinner tonight. This is your mum, okay? And she's laughing at that, all right? Because I've just eaten mine and she's checking I've got nothing in my teeth sorted. But she's laughing at that as well, back checking the teeth and the dinner. I've no idea, but hopefully that makes sense to you. I'm going to finish, give you all their love. Uncle Welling is just don't know if he had certain sayings or his accent, but it just makes me feel like he's just going, see ya, or something similar to that, all right? As opposed to, yeah, all right, bye. Okay. Yeah, so please take their love. Okay, so let's cross you off my list. All right. So I've made a shopping list. It's all right. Who am I going shopping with next? Okay, let's say hi to Angie and Linda and Debs and Zoe and Kim Heckman. Okay, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. I love you, bring my bro Lee and sister Tracy through if drawn. Okay, let's see what we do. Fiona, Jacqueline. Okay, can I go to Jacqueline Ann Forrester, please? Rob, would you like to hear from Steve or Mum? May. Hubby, so Jacqueline. So Hubs, Steve, and Mum, May. Now, I didn't call him hubby, I called him Hubs. Would you understand that, Jacqueline? And I feel like I want to call you Jack. Okay. But I feel like, I don't know if you like that, but I feel like I want to call you Jack, not Jackie or Jacqueline, if that makes sense as well. But it's calling you Jack. So where are we going now? I feel your mum May. Show me that, Mum. I don't know if Mum had really short hair or she kept it up, but I just feel like I want to just. I've had mine all cut off, so it's all short. It needs cutting. I feel it's too long now, but I just feel for Mum, she just wants to say, you know what? It's all tatty. I need it trimmed, and there's like one hair out of place. Nope, want it chopped. It all needs to cut out of the way. Would you understand that as well, please? I'm also being drawn to my eyelids, and I feel like I've actually got really heavy eyelids. So if Mum had like bigger eyes, like rounder eyes, I can't see them like like the bulgy eyes, but I just feel like she had the heavier eyelids. Would you understand that as well? Oh, show me. Yeah, because she just makes me feel like this is very yeah, just something about her eyelids as well. Okay, show me that. Oh, all right. She just makes me feel like she loved the month of May as well as it being her name. But I don't know if one of her names was June because she's given me June as well. I know June normally comes after May, June. Yeah, just making sure. But she's giving me the month, but also the name of June as well, please, if that makes sense to you. All right. So, and oh, bless. The heavy eyelids. Thank you for that, because I just yeah. Anyway, okay. I also, as I was waiting for your response, I was just being shown that your hubby Steve or Hubs, and Mum arm in arm, and I feel like he was that bit taller than her, and I feel like they're in arm now, and they're like just going, "Come on, let's go for a dance," and it's like they're dancing up the street, but they're not doing the okey cokey, but it's the okey cokey. It's that one done on New Year's Eve, isn't it? Show me that. I just feel like I'm at a party and we're singing and we're dancing, and I feel like those two would have got on really well. And June is your daughter's birthday. Fantastic. Okay, but don't forget the name of June as well. Um, Show me that. Yeah, and it's just like, just to let you know that they're together, but they can say, "Oh, yeah, they're together," but they are, and they want you to know that too. Show me that. I'm holding on to this, and I said earlier on about the shopping list. Would you understand about your mum doing her shopping list, okay? And they were close and always laughed. Fantastic, all right. But that's what they're doing. They're saying a bit of slap and tickle, but they're laughing their heads off, okay? And they didn't even need alcohol. They just were both wonderfully crazy, happy fools. Okay. And I don't know if you've got a Norman, because they're singing to me, don't laugh at me because I'm a fool," and that was sung by Norman Wisdom. And but this is, it's like Steve is just makes me feel like, don't laugh at me because I'm a fool, and I just feel like he was the court jester in that regard, to his sense of humour and how he was with others, if that makes sense. All right. And shopping list, I love it. Okay. um yes, I I want. I will. I will. Steve gives me this impression, okay, Jacqueline, and I just want to call you Jackie then. But I just feel he's showing me loads and loads of presents, like Christmas presents. They're all wrapped up or they're all in the bags, like I don't know if it's Argos or whatever, but other suppliers are available, obviously. But they're all tucked away in the secret space, yeah, secret place. But everybody knew where they were. Everybody knew before Christmas what they'd got as well. So it was, yeah, it wasn't, it was a secret, if that makes sense. Good. Okay. And he's laughing. I don't know if you've got that happening at the moment, Because if you have, they all know what it is. They all know they're your secret stashes as well. All right, if that makes sense. I will. Show me that again. Would it make sense as well, please, my lovely? I don't know if you've got a pond in your garden, or don't know if you can see here. It's just like the corner of my aquarium. I don't have a fish tank. It's like a ton in weight. This thing, okay, with the coconut around it, but it's a massive aquarium here, and I only live in a one bed flat. It's like that's bigger than my bed. Okay, so where are we going now? But it's this fish, because I was actually being shown not an aquarium, not a fish tank, but like a fish bowl. And it was like, looked like a goldfish, and it looked like it. I don't know if it was like one at a fair, you know, in those days, to when people were allowed to take those poor fishes home. Okay, we had a few over the years as well. So, but ours lived for years. It was fab. Yeah, till my cat hit one. Wasn't fun. Where are we going there? I'm just reminiscing my own memories. But if this makes sense to you, you keep, I say reminiscing, but it's just going back, but you're remembering and you're laughing. And I mean, love this fish tank. Fantastic. Thank you. Don't know if I can turn that round at all, show you. Stay in my flat. No, I'm all tied up, but you got some of the fish in there. Can you see them? Big angel at the top there. Big catfish. There we go. Let's put that back before it falls. Okay, and he's having a look now. He's inspecting them all. All right. Your mum is laughing at my giraffe here. Okay, she would find that funny. All right, because it's got its neck going up and down. All right, and I just feel both of them. Flipping Heck should have been on the stage. They could have had their own comedian show. All right. Now I'm telling you all of this, one, hopefully to give you that evidential evidence, but mainly here, Jacqueline, is to bring that laughter and that happiness back into you, but not just you. It's the family around you, because I don't know if somebody's in the coming towards the end of their life at the moment. I'm not killing anyone off. It would be somebody you're involved, you're aware of, okay, and maybe involved with or around a lot, okay, connected with, but they're just letting you know that remember, all right, that they just lived their life. They're still alive, but they've lived their life. It's remembering that. And I'm just doing this with a big smile on my face, because they have such just wonderful creative memories, all right? Because sometimes we just shut out the rubbish, all right? But Steve just made me feel like I needed to change my word and not say rubbish, but it began with a sh and it ended with a t, okay? Just shut out all the ch, okay? The poo, all right? So, okay, so thank you. So whoever that is, we send out that love and that healing, all right? Um, and if you need any help question-wise or whatever the process of, give us a shout. I'm a soul care doula and a funeral celebrant, so that's what I do. Okay, show me that again. I want to say to you, happy May Day. So that was 1st of May, isn't it? May Day. But the 1st of May as well, please, is what Mum is showing me there. But also Steve wants to give you some daisies. And so it will show me the daisies. Yeah, and I want to put the little, like the daisy chain around. And I want to do that around your head. But he's putting it with, he's laughing because he says you can make a toupee out of it. All right. So lost Mum this year and Steve to COVID. Oh, bless you. Okay. But it's those happy memories, not all the it. All right, as Steve was putting it. So show me that. Yeah, and I just want to say, pull your socks up, girl. That's your mum, and Steve says, pull your knickers up, girl. And he's just saying that you're Bridget Jones knickers. He's laughing about Bridget Jones knickers. Okay, so we won't ignore Bridget or Jones, but it's more the knickers side of it, and it's him taking the mickey. Would you understand that as well? All right, so I want to daisies and daisy chains so well. Oh, fantastic. All right. Well, hopefully you're going to say the same with the daisies, with the knickers as well. All right. Because he's laughing his head off. Okay. So, and I take it you know these people, Dee. So, yeah. All right. Yeah. And it's just, I mean, if you felt as I say, my face, but the love, the joyousness coming from these two. All right. So please take their love, because I need to crack on. And yeah, so I just ticked you off there and stabbed my finger, which wasn't fun. Okay, so let's have a look. How are we doing? Right. Okay. Hi, Celia and Fiona. Oh, bless you. All love to Myra. Okay. So we say hello to a few more people. Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Right. Okay. Nicola Seabrook Hagger. Love to Mum and Dad. Oh, bless you. If I can, I'm just saying hello to people. Jenna and Sam, Angie. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm being drawn to Angie Harden, please. If Angie is still there. So, Angie, if you let me know who you would like to hear from, please. Have you found? Oh, you have. Your mother-in-law, Moira. Oh, bless you. Okay, mum-in-law, Moira. Now the fishes are moving about. Can you see them flitting around? There is a light on, but it looks like it's in the dark. It's not. It is quite light. Okay, so Angie, mum-in-law. Oh well. I'm looking at my list, okay, I was sort of looking at Angie and your name, Angie, and mum-in-law Moira, and I was looking at the words, but the words just disappeared. Don't know if she had issues with her sight, please. Even if it was like towards the end of her life, I just feel there may have been issues around her eyesight, okay, and I'm just being drawn to that. One of them's just gone. So you might have heard that. I doubt it, but I did. Um, yeah, I'm just glad the tank bit's there and I don't get soaked. Okay, cataracts. Thank you. All right, because it was like, oh, and suddenly I'm like that. And it's like, need your eye sorted, Mum. No, I'm fine. I'm just right up here, you know. And yeah, I'm okay. All right. And I just feel that Mum was, oh, bless her. Okay. And I just get this impression with your, and I was going to say another lovely mum, but so frustratingly, annoyingly, independent, okay, which is a good thing. But actually, when you're trying to get her to do stuff and that she can't do anymore, it's like just accept the help, please. Would you understand that as well? All right, I feel like I'm talking about my own mum at the moment. Accept the help, mother. No, I'm independent, but you can't do it anymore, and that's how she's making me feel as well. All right. So thank you for that. Um, I, I will. She wants to rock you in her arms like she did as a little when you was a little baby, okay? And she's just giving you and she's singing this really gentle lullaby. I feel it's a gentle lullaby, but I can't hear it. I just sense it was just something so really gentle, but it's so peaceful as well. And why are you showing me that? Because it's not a baby in spirit. I feel like with you, it was that preciousness of holding on to you and seeing you grow. And it's like, I feel like I want to put you in my arms now, like her arms, not mine, in that regard. Again, not to be with her in spirit, but to let you know that she's there still supporting you, if that makes sense. All right. Oh, you were so close. That does make sense. But there's also, would you understand about maybe hearing or think you're hearing her that oh, it's like almost like it's in another room and you hear her voice, but it's just like humming or just that, and it's just like oh, and it's gone. If that makes sense. Okay. Now, if Mum had issues with swallowing towards the end of her life, please, and about the croaky voice as well, could just be mine because I'm nattering and I need water. But I'm feeling like, oh, good Lord, flipping thing's bigger than me. There we go. But yeah, so show me that again. I'm being given June as well. And I just did June for someone else, but for you, Mum showing me June as well. And I feel like I want to raise a glass in celebration. So I feel there is like an anniversary, but also I feel like I want to break open a muffin with a candle. So for me, that's a birthday as well. So yeah, and oh, bless you. Okay. So if that makes sense to you, June, like anniversary, wedding, togetherness, whatever, but also the birthday as well in June. If you look around there, is your hubby's birthday. Hubby and her birthday. Oh, bless. Okay. So yeah, can I just say that, hi Chloe, give little George a hug from me, please. Okay, so okay, show me. Oh, it's horrible. I feel as well is I'm just finishing my teeth, okay? But I feel like I'm having trouble with my teeth as well. And they just, oh, it's horrible feeling that I'm sensing as a medium. It's like, take it away. But your mum's going, oh, no, 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 fine. Have I got anything in my tooth? I do this all the time. I actually take pictures of my teeth to make sure I've got nothing in them. But she's going, have I got any teeth there? And she's doing this with her teeth. So there was something about mum's teeth as well, okay? And yeah, oh, she just wants me to. All right. So show me that again. Your mum was balmy. And I mean that in the greatest respect, okay? And the greatest love as well. But she was funny. And I just get this feeling that there's photographs, there's all those memories. I feel as well, what was that? I don't know if you ever did this, but she's showing me a log plume, whatever they call it. You know, when you go in the log, like at Chessington or wherever they do the log. No, Thorpe. No, not Thorpe. Anyway, one of those places, right? But the log comes down through the water and it splashes everywhere, okay? And it's just that face, you know, when they take the picture of you going, yeah, or the teeth. That's what your mum is showing me. Don't know if that's her. She hated putting her teeth in, and she was with me told to leave them out. She's mother. Okay, but you say your mother-in-law, but she was like a mum. So take away the in-law bit. She's a mum, all right. But would you understand that about the photographs? Okay, going all these daft face expressions, okay? But it would just, and I feel like you've been going through photos. And I don't know if you're like me, but on my phone I've got thousands and I really need to download them. But I tell everybody else too, but I don't do it myself. Okay, so you do understand that. Brilliant. Okay. Okay. I want to give you also, you know, like the little net bags of the credenza bags, whatever they're called, right? I don't know, but those little net ones, right? Oh, okay. I like that. All right. So, um, but she wants to put little icing sugar, like almonds, sugar almonds. Okay. But she wants to give those to you because actually they're just almonds now because she ate the sugar. Okay. Would you understand that, please? All right. Don't get stuck if it wasn't those, but it's just the fact that she's eaten all the sugar, the chocolate, and she's given you the nuts. All right. That's so gross. But just making me laugh, all right, because it was just, she loved almonds and your hubby does. Oh, brilliant. And it's just so funny. And I feel like I want to cry with sadness, but also with the love and the laughter that is just bringing it back. So, organza, thank you very much, Kim. Okay. You guys are brilliant. All right. So, and you guys are brilliant. All right. Because they're both just saying, I'm all right. Okay. And I am around you lots, and you know that, especially when you put in the kettle on. Okay, if that makes sense too. And she's definitely a lovely, lovely lady. And I feel like if I ever felt down, if I knew her, I'd want to know her because she was just that person that just this ray of sunshine. And now she's singing, You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. And I just feel like she's as mad as me. I was like, mad as a box of frogs, okay? And she is. And she's just so funny. And I just want to bring that love and that laughter and that upliftment into your heart. Okay, just to bring that into you. All right. And it's I'm gonna have to leave it there because she's she's gonna be hogging it. Okay. Photo of you in a bedroom. Oh bless. All right. But makes you smile. Again, sadness tinged because she's not physically but she's spiritually and lovingly. All right. So please take that love with everything you want to take. All right. And she loved you. So none of that in law business. All right. And you were her daughter. All right. A bonus daughter. Okay. And she's just going, here, have a fiver. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. All right. So to you. She was funny. Okay. So let's cross your pen on. Right. So thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. You're so welcome, Angie. All right. So let's go through a few names here. Still chuckling over them. Let's go. D. Drawers and drawers full of photos. Absolutely. I just love that about the teeth. So that was funny. Okay. So let me have a look through. All right. Could I have Kim? Right. Can I go to Kim Heckman, please? Yeah, Kim Heckman, mum. Thank you. Could listen to these all night. Oh, brilliant. I'll tell you what, if I had the energy, I'd be going all night long. Sorry, Rob, you never go back to bed again. Okay, your wife will duff me up, I'm sure. Yeah, but I love it. I love it. So let's go for this. So Kim, you wanted mum. All right, let's see if I can. There's no excuse. No excuse, no pressure. All right. Okay. But your mum is somebody. Would you understand, please, Kim, about having trouble with the tummy area for your mum? Because as I was saying, like tuning in with you and mum, my tummy went okay, and just in my left side here. All right. Your mum Anne, lovely, without an E. Right. And yeah, one of my middle names is Anne without an E. It's very important. And for your mum, it was very important. And I feel like, would you be aware that mum's doctor or medical team kept putting an E on the end of her Anne name, please? And because I feel like she would have told them off. And I feel like I wouldn't have wanted to argue with her. And they're like, don't be fooled by the small stature, if that makes sense. All right. Pocket rocket comes to mind. Would you understand that about mum, please, my lovely? Okay. I will. Oh, bless you. I will. As I'm doing this up here, I'm not sniffing my fingers. That's just weird. I'm just like putting my hand up here. All right. Because I get all twiggly faces from when spirit come in. But she's drawing me to my mum's band, okay, wedding band, and I've been wearing this probably over 40 years, I suppose. But tummy issues. Thank you for confirming that. But mum's rings, please. Absolutely, with an E, right? It's important, but she'd tell them, okay? But I'm being drawn to and thankfully, at the moment, my mum is still here. My dad isn't, his spirit side, but my mum is. But I've been wearing her wedding band when she got divorced, for a long time, decades. So, but your mum is just drawing me to her wedding band, but she's saying her rings, not just band. Okay. Why are you saying that? Okay. Would it make sense if I just explain this? It'll be a yes or a no. But would you understand, please, that the if you had some of the jewelry, the gold in particular, melted down and made into another piece of jewelry, sort of there was a 2 or 3 bits that went together and created a new piece of jewelry. Would that make any sense to you, please? Or if it's being talked about, discussed, or even thought about, would you understand? And I've been given the name Mark or Marcus as well, please. Um, that just came in there. And well, that just makes me feel nauseous. Okay. And I'm also feel like my eyes are doing this. Okay. I won't do it because I'll feel sick, but my eyes they're like moving. So where that other lady's mum had, or mum-in-law had the cataracts, and you have her ring. Thank you. But I'm on about bringing jewelry, different pieces together to make a new piece. Okay. Creating something out of it. If that makes sense, if that's already been done or discussed. Okay. With the eyes, okay? But it's the eyes, and I just feel like they're right. It just makes you feel, oh, okay. But no, if that oh, you got brother Marcus, get in there. I get all excited. It's yes, whoop whoop whoop. Okay, no one's wish I had a dad. Okay, right. So thank you. Right. So um, show me that. Get very excited. It's like big. Okay. I've forgotten what I was doing now. I was going to say I'm going home. I'm already here. Okay, show me that. Oh, bless her. Bless her. I'm already here. Okay. No, that was my Kindle. I don't know if you heard that, but she just said, "Welcome home. It's nice to have you back," just randomly. So thank you for that. There you go. She actually put it on the screen. Okay. And if that makes any sense to you, so if somebody's just come home, returned back, been back in contact, and I just feel that's somebody that you've not heard from for a while. Okay, if that makes sense to you. Things that happen. It's so funny. I know. Show me that. Yeah, I'm just touching the back of my hair. The other night I went to bed and my hair was literally being tugged. Okay, but it was here. And I'm like, oh, first, no spiders. You have to make sure that. Nothing else creepy crawly. And I was like, okay, if it's you, Spirit, can you do it again, please? And dink, dink, they did it again. Love it. So it didn't hurt. It was just there. And I just feel for you, Kim, and if you're having similar to this, you're feeling, sensing, feeling, but like touching and like it's just, oh, like a hand on your shoulder kind of thing. But like also hand on the arm. But obviously it would be that way round because it's like somebody coming up to you and just saying, "You're all right," and they're doing that. All right. And you're in touch with old family. So thank you for that. Yeah. And I just feel that like it's like somebody gently placing a hand on you and it's bringing, I don't know if you like suffer anxiety or whatever, but I just feel this hand is just touching you to say, you're going to be all right. Does that make sense? I know. And I just did that thing there because I just get this impression again, the throat, I'm gonna have some more water. But the sadness that's there, because of the closeness that you guys had. But it's that knowing that her DNA and dad's DNA is actually in your heart. So she's with you physically in that respect. Show me again. And I don't know, don't want to give another name now in case I get it wrong, but because I've got Marcus, get in there. But would you please give her love to everybody? And she's just saying the words swalk, like sealed with a loving kiss on the back of envelopes like we used to when we were kids. Well, I used to as a kid. But swalk, okay? Because she's saying sealed with a loving kiss. And that's what she wants to give to you, Kim, and to everybody, because she loved family. All right. Some of them she'd like to give away, but I suppose I'll have them round because I love them. Okay. You haven't felt her, but she's there. Oh, I understand that. But because we want it so much, we sometimes miss the actual signs there and those feelings. So when you're, like you've just said, they're extremely sad, but when you're missing her heartbreakingly, it can become overwhelming. So we miss those little tells, those little things that are happening. All right. And oh, bless. Okay. But does that make sense in regards to we miss them? I don't mean missing mum and dad. You do that. I'm on about missing these signs because the signs are always around us. But because we so desperately want them, we're putting barriers up. You're damned if you do and damned if you don't. It's a completely weird thing with spirit. But as soon as you say, okay, if it happens, it happens, and you start getting on with your life, that's when you'll sense it. Okay, this goes for everyone as well. All right, because you've released that wanting. All right, and yeah, so please take. And I've just got Bill as well. Bill, William, Bill. Okay, but not Willie. Okay, I feel like there was a thing about don't call me Willie. All right, and they said with like. I was going to say tongue in cheek, but that just sounds just as wrong. But it's yeah, Bill or Will, but not Willie. Okay, and I'm going to leave that off with you. All right. I'm sorry. I've just been given January as well, January and February, and I just feel like I don't know if there's like 3 birthdays in 1 month or over a course of a few days, but 3 birthdays as well. Doesn't have to be January or February, by the way, just 3 birthdays, all very close to each other. Okay, if that makes sense as well. And mum is just going, I love you. All right. And I just feel like there was that towards the end of her life, that just that little, I mean, his middle name was Willie. Oh, I love it. Okay. But would you understand about mum towards the end of her life and very close to her passing? That I love you. All right. So she's letting you know that. Okay. You are so, so welcome to you. All right. So who's next? Here we go. Right. So let me go up here. Can I go to Jonathan, please? I feel like I've got loads of women here, but no men. Let's go for Jonathan. Jonathan, are you still there, please? Okay. Oh, good Lord, I don't know what I was doing on my screen there. But let's go up the screen. And I have a touch screen, so I'll flick it up there. But touch something else. Okay. Is Jonathan still there, please? If you're there, who would you like to hear from? And okay, so and Jenna Belcher, please. Jenna Belcher. If you've got anyone there, and Jonathan. Jonathan's not come back, but Jenna Belcher. Can't even speak now. Oh, you're up there. Right, so hopefully you're still there, Jenna. So Jenna, who would you like to hear from, please, my lovely? I'm going to have a slurp of water whilst we wait. Oh, Jonathan's there. Hi, Jonathan. Okay, so right. I was just trying to talk and drink and everything. So if I say this, so I asked for Jonathan first and then Jenna, and let's see if we've got any more time for anyone else, all right? But if we go for Jonna, not Jenna, flipping heck. Right. So Jenna, you're in there a lot quicker. So we've got Jenna, all right? It's like a game, this, isn't it? Okay, so Dad for Jenna, all right? Dad. And Jonathan, you want Dad as well? Okay. Oh, you two are not related, are you? Just checking. All right. So Jenna first. Thank you for making my mind up there. Rob, there you go. So Jenna initially there. All right, let's see. Now, this could just be my posture because I'm leaning forward. Because if I sat back in my chair, being nice and comfortable in this leather armchair, I'll be over here. Hi, everyone. But would you understand about your dad doing this, please? I feel like I'm like, oh, I'm all just getting snuggled in the bed and and I'm awake again. And I just feel like, yeah, if you make me a cuppa, that would be great. Thanks, love. That kind of thing. Would you understand that, please, Jenna? All right. But I feel he was quite capable to get up and get his own cuppa. But I feel very much that it's just like, oh no, oh woe me. And I say that with jest, okay, with love. Because if you're daft enough to get me a cuppa, that's fantastic, and I love you more for it. Would you understand that about Dad, please? Now I don't know where you are round the world, wherever you are, Jenna, but I just feel your name, I don't know if it's like a mixture of two different names, please, and brought together. Okay. My sister-in-law is called Risha, and she was Patricia and Richard. So mum and dad brought together Risha. So that's how she got her name. So yes, when he was older. Oh, definitely when he was older. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I'm just I'm all snuggled. But I feel like my back hurt as well. I don't know if he had like a stoop or problems across his shoulders as well. And I'm just being drawn to around his shoulders, okay, but the back. But also I feel like I had trouble with my arms. Don't know if there was like loss of movement, loss of agility, whatever that expression is when you can't move your arms as much. All right. Okay. And your name was made up. Yes. Okay. But it was a beautiful name, isn't it? That makes you even more special, Ara. Okay. So even the fish are getting involved. Okay. And Dad just makes you feel like he's like, don't talk about fish, all right? Fish and chip Fridays. Fridays was fish day, okay? And if that doesn't make any sense, like for Fridays being fish day, but would you understand that he liked food, especially in, I don't know, about the last 10, 12 months of his life, I just feel he had set food on set days. He had his ways, okay? Oh, bless him, definitely. All right. So he's just set in his ways. And I just feel that Fridays was fish day. And don't give me beans because I don't need help. Okay, would you understand that as well? Although we use the F word, like the thing, okay? And he's laughing at that. But he doesn't say it rudely. He just says it out, and then it's just, it's better to be out than in. Would you understand that with him as well, please? Okay. I do hope you put yes to that. He's funny. I feel like, show me that. Always set ways, thank you. And it's that's disgusting. Okay, he show. Oh, would you understand about Dad having hair coming out of his ears, please? You know when sometimes when gents lose the hair on top, but it's like the hair's gone down, so they'll have the whiskers and in the ears and their eyebrows and stuff, but he's got the hair coming out of his ears. All right, not loads, just just ew. Right. Hopefully that makes sense. Show me that as well. And he's laughing about Mr. Bean, okay? And he's laughing. He liked that kind of sense of humour, that kind of humour, okay? The slapstick humour that wasn't offensive to anyone, not intentionally, but he just loved all of that. I don't know if he ever went to Goodwood or the car racing or like fast cars and that, like even just watching it on the telly. But he's got in my mind's eye showing me Goodwood with I saw Mr. Bean sitting on his Mini, when he sat on the seat on top of the Mini and he went round the track at Goodwood. It was awesome. But out of his nose and eyebrows, I'll stick to the ear. Okay. But as long as you can accept that, because I would have freaked over that one. So yeah, we'll let it slip down to the nose as well. Okay. Would you understand that about the Mr. Bean humour and also the car racing, that sort of thing? Okay. Right. What else? Show me that. He was funny. I feel as well that I had, when some people put all their paperwork together and they're very organised and it's all in one folder. Well, your dad just gives me the impression, Jenna, that he was like, my intention was to do all of that. And then another day went by and then another week and another month. Sounds like my life. I mean, to get back to people and forget and just, a year later. Okay. But I just feel like there was a lot of paperwork to go through when your dad passed. Okay. And yeah, but you sense and feel him around you as well, because I'm doing all of this with my nose, not because I've got a hairy nose, but I just feel like I said earlier on, I sense, and it's like I've walked through what do you call that? A spider's web. Yeah, that's how it feels. And you have the folder, fab. But would you understand that the paperwork, there was just so much to go through and sift through, but out of it all, out of that chaos came order. Okay, that's how he makes me feel. And he is also saying organized chaos. Show me that as well. I feel that Belcher is, I don't know if you're married, but it's not, and there was a lot of paper, thank you. But I get the impression that your surname is not the same as your dad's. Okay, so if it's either through marriage or you changed it, whatever. But I just get the impression that the Belcher name is not his surname. I can't see what his surname is, but I just feel it's a different surname. Okay. Show me. Okay. And Oh, bless. Kim, whatever has gone on with your day today, know you are blessed and you are loved. And he's just, Jenna's dad is just singing you a spoon full of sugar helps the medicine go down. Don't do that. It's not good for your teeth. All right. But he just wants to give you that love and that healing as well. You don't even know him and he doesn't even know you, but he's just saying, you'll be all right. All right. You are loved. So, and he was what? And you're married. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, because he's going, oh, look at that surname, Belcher. Really? Okay. But he's laughing at that proud dad moment, honestly. Proud granddad moment as well. Moments. All right. So I don't know how many you've got, 17 kids, whatever it is, but give or take. But he just wants to say he's so proud as well of what's gone on. Okay. And even those days when you want to rip your head off and put it in the cupboard and just hide, is just saying you're strong as well and you're loved too. And life is frustrating at times, but actually, look at what you've got. It's difficult to look at that. You think, yeah, but but he's just saying, remember that you've got so much to be happy about. Yeah, fish. Okay. Forget all of that. You can't change it. You can't fix it in regards to certain people. Just enjoy what you've got and make the best of it. Not the most of it, because there'll be more, but make the best of it because you're still loved, if that makes sense. Okay. I want to just give him your love. No, give you his love. What? Yeah, the other way round. From him to you, from you to me to him. Yeah, right. But he just wants to give you that. And he's saying pat a cake, pat a cake. Okay. But I feel like he's giving me the name Pat or Patty as well. Okay. But he's also going pat a cake, baker's man. All right. He's just doing that. Make me a cake as fast as you can. All right. So he's giving you that. And he loves you. That's it, really. There you go. All right. So, see you later, alligator. Right. So, do I have time still to? I've forgotten who the other person was I was going to speak to. Jonathan, right? Jonathan, Dad and Reese. Flipping heck. God, it's a good job I'm getting paid 3 million a minute doing this. I don't get paid. So, right, let's go there. Jonathan, Dad and Reese. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, let's have a look. Pat is his sister. Oh, brilliant. Thank you for that, Jenna. And you're beautiful from the inside out. Actually, you're beautiful from the inside out, but from your big toes up. All right. Um, yeah, yeah. And I'm sorry because I'm just still with Jenna. But would you understand? My dad used to say, "Oh, they've got legs that go right up their ears." Right. That just means somebody had really long legs. Okay. And I feel like your dad would have had daft sayings as well. Yeah. I'm going down the pub to see a man about a dog. Those kind of things. All right. Similar-ish. But please take his love. I'm gonna disconnect him now. Calling that the plug, he says. All right then. So Jonathan wanted Dad and Reese. Okay, in a wild crocodile. Yeah. Oh bless you. All right. Right. So where's Jonathan? Dad and Reese, please. Right. So Dad and Reese. Okay. Okay. Right. So hello Katie, who's just come on there. Hi, I'm Lainey. Right, so Jonathan wanted Dad and Reese. So, Jonathan, would you understand? I don't feel Reese was overly old when he passed, please. I can't see how old, but I feel very drawn to the fact that they had a lot left in them, if that makes sense. And I'm just getting that, children shouldn't die before their parents. It's that kind of saying. I'm not saying this is your child, but I just feel there's somebody that didn't get to live what we would consider a full life, if that makes sense. I don't know if they were sick as well, but I actually feel quite nauseous. It could be my dinner saying you wolfed it down, love. Or it just is just no, it's how I'm feeling. All right, it's not my dinner. Okay. So I'm just gonna have some water anyway, so bear with. Okay. So Would this make any sense to you, please, Jonathan? Oh, I'm doing that because it's like, oh, I've forgotten his name. Okay, so, okay. Oh, thank you for confirming that, Jenna. So what I just said about Dad as well. All right. So funny. Batteries. Would that make any sense, please, Jonathan? Oh, yes, he was. Yeah, thank you so much. All right. Um, yeah, because I just feel like there's like, why? I said this. I was working last night doing psychic supper, and for 2 or 3 people in a row, it was different people, different loved ones, but the question, why? I don't just mean why. I mean why? Why would that happen to this person? And I feel that that kind of question was asked about Reese as well because of his young age. Okay. Um, and he was your brother's son. Oh, bless you. Okay. So that makes sense as well. All right. So just know, right? He likes my oh, I've got to show you all now because he's saying, show him, show him. All right. I am wearing, I like Highland cows. My lovely friend, cruise buddy Lynn, bought me this t-shirt for my birthday. And it's a baby coo. Okay. And Reese is just making me feel like, he said, oh, show them, they'll love it. All right. So, and I just feel like, I don't know if he had like a child mind or if he was a child, but I just feel I have this innocent mind. Would that make sense to you, please, with Reese? Okay. And where are we going there? Dad as well. Oh, okay. With Dad and Reese, I'm getting that song, that beautiful song, "In the Arms of an Angel." Do 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 do. Because Dad is the angel holding Reese. Okay. Who would be his grandson. I'm so good at this, and I am. Okay. Yeah, I'm in about. Never mind. Okay. And yeah, but they're singing this song. But your dad's not singing the words, he's humming the words because he knows it goes a little bit like that, but he can't remember the words. And he's laughing at that. So I don't know if dad had issues about memory or he just kept forgetting stuff. Okay. But I also feel with dad was somebody who had, oh, okay. You know, they get like crow's feet or something. Obviously, I don't laugh enough, do I? I've just got dents and whatever, baggy eyes. But crow's feet for your dad. I feel like if he was out in the sun a lot, but squinting a lot, but he's got the crow's feet there, and he's trying to trying to assure me that this was through laughing. All right. I feel more should have gone to Specsavers, that kind of thing. Would that make sense, please, Jonathan? There's love for everybody and uplift everyone. Ah, thank you. Um, absolutely gorgeous young person. But your dad with the crow's feet, okay, the lines on his face. But I also feel like will you show me that? I don't know if dad had an issue with his nose or the end of his nose was a bit more defined. Yeah, I don't mean like big bulbous, but I just feel I don't know if there was like a scar or like the way the nose went, like there's more of like a crease here. Okay, but there was something about dad's nose. Okay, not big, but it was just big. But you know, there's something about dad's nose around about here. All right. Um, the music and life is life. In life is music. Yes, they know I love music. Music is life. In life is music. Oh, wow. I kid you not. I am doing a funeral tomorrow afternoon in Basildon, right, in Essex. And it was for a guy who's based in Sussex, but the last 2 years of his life he's lived in Essex. And he was a musician, a professional musician. And for him, colour was his music. So nobody's allowed to wear black. We can wear all kinds of beautiful colours, doesn't care. But colour was his music. And I just love that because it brings so much into our lives, doesn't it? And the moods and the what's that called at? The vibration, that sort of thing. I will. But your dad makes me feel like he liked a bit of adagio for strings as well, if that makes sense to you, Jonathan. And dad just gives me an impression saying, hark at me as if I know what I'm talking about. But I feel he knew a lot. Your dad was a very knowledgeable gentleman, okay? But it was limited to who he shared it with, if that makes sense as well. Okay. And I feel like as I'm moving forward, I'm doing work on my core. I feel like I'm doing sit-ups, all right? And I feel like your dad's saying, yeah, I'm doing sit-ups now. I can move again. Would that make sense to you, please? I don't mean he's just saying that he can move again. He's okay with regards to his body as well. And pardon me, I just get this impression as well. I'm being drawn to the lower part of dad's body, and I mean like a prostate or whatever, but that is the area that I'm being drawn to with dad as well. Don't know if you had like prostate cancer or issues sort of in there. Okay, so it's showing me that, not literally, so ooh, okay, things I do get shown. All right, show me that again, dad. Right. I don't know if you've got a Neil in your family as well. Neil as well, not KN but NI. Neil. Okay. And I just feel as well that I want to put, I say medals or trophies, but they're hanging up on the wall, they're on shelves. And I just feel I've got all these achievements. And because of what you've achieved, they should be on show. Does that make sense? But it's like almost like they're hidden away, not being ashamed of them, but I don't want to brag. And I just feel that that these it's the achievements there, but it's not something you want to brag about, as in like people may not be able to achieve what you've achieved. Does that make sense to you? And it's this case of it's just saying be proud and stand proud as well. Would you understand that? And I don't know if you do shadow work, okay? This is for everybody as well. You can Google web spiritual shadow work, but that's working on yourself, okay? The shadows we hold, etc. There's a lot more to it. But I feel like the shadow work is where your dad is working with you. And it's helping you release stuff that you've been keeping hold of, stuff that you don't need, all right? Emotions, etc. And the negativity side of things. Would that make sense as well? I will, thank you. I was looking at these earrings earlier. They're little, flares in Basildon as closed, and I'm gutted. I was on first name basis with them, but it's the feathers here, Jonathan, and I feel like the feathers are something of importance to you as well. And I feel very much that I want to give you a peacock feather, please. Not the full length one, but just the tip of it, with the eye. All right, the top of the peacock feather with the eye. And Dad says, I'm watching you. I'm watching over you. Okay. Oh, bless him. I'm being told Reese is going, me too, me too. All right. And he's just saying, me too. All right. And he's just going, I would have had stubble in about another 20 years. And he's laughing at that as well. All right. If he's anything like one of my nephews, it'd take him a week to grow just a bit of fluff. Okay. But Reese is just laughing. All right. But he's doing that. All right. And I don't know if you've got a bit of stubble going on here or even a furriness, but he's just going like this to you as well. Don't know if you sense and feel it's like somebody touching your face at times, but it's just like, sort of do that and not realise that it's like, why? Does that make sense too? But they're around you so much. And yes, Reese is your brother's son. He's around them as well. And will you tell them I love them? And I love them holding my hand right to the end. Would you understand that too? And they absolutely adored him, and he wants them to know I'm always with them still. And I love what they've done with me. Would you understand that too? I'm going to leave it there. So please take their love, and they're just there. Pass on the message if they'll accept it. Hopefully that makes sense. So thank you. Okay. Rob, am I allowed to carry on? Have I got to stop yet? I want to carry on, but not if you want me to stop.
Well, no, Lainey, if you've got one or two more, then I'm happy to wait around. We are a little bit over time, but if you'd like to carry on, we've got plenty of people online.
As long as brilliant. As long as everybody's okay with that. Thank you. Okay, so brilliant. So right, get myself comfortable. Oh, right, okay. So Oh, Celia, hello there, Jonathan. So hopefully that all made sense, Jonathan. And oh my gosh, you are so loved. All of you are loved. You may not feel it sometimes, but you're loved. Okay, so um, okay. Oh God, I've just really read that from the nose and the eyebrows, the hair. Okay, so who else we got here? Right, so let's go to who's at the bottom. Deaf carry on, Jennifer says. Okay, so thank you, Jonathan. Lots of love and hearts to you too. Chloe, I'm going to just go to Chloe very quickly. Chloe, your little girl, okay. Sorry, big sister, all right? Because I don't know whether George has grown his hair at all, but I just feel like she's playing with his hair. So would you understand about George touching his hair? And I don't know, like you could just touch faces because he's only a baby, but I just feel like there's something about, and I'm going to my right ear, the right side, this part, like this bit of the hair just here. All right, for George. And if there's like got a little kink in it or whatever, even a bald patch, don't know. But I'm just being drawn to that part of his head and his hair. All right. So if this makes sense. Okay, thank you. Yeah, because she's just sort of doing this and it's like stimulating. She wouldn't use that word, that's me using that, stimulating the hair to grow or just to tickle him, just to annoy him because she's big sister. All right. So um I will. There's also okay. So it's a spirit around me. It's just from there. Okay. So I was just I don't know, I had my hand here just now. No, that's a hair. So right, see, it doesn't come out of my nose, it comes out of my mouth. Blech, okay. But there's something show me that again. I don't know if George is teething yet, but I'm seeing a tooth coming through. Right. But I feel like it hit no, that side. The right hand side. I feel like there's maybe just a little bit or his little cheeks are going where it's trying to come through. I don't even know. I can't remember how old he is. So, but I'm just feeling that. So I don't know if teeth are coming through as well because Big Sis is just wanting to give him. Oh, bless her. She says, "No, I'm little Big Sis." All right. So she is. Because he's already bigger than her. Okay. So definitely, but she is so happy. And I don't it's the bottom. Oh, sorry. I was going up here, but yeah, bottom. But yeah, oh my gosh, poor little thing. All right. Um Ashton and Parsons, powder, boom, and gripe water. I've never had babies, but my mum's had plenty and looked after plenty. Lived by that. Okay. Ashton and Parsons, the powder, and gripe water. I don't even know if they still do it, but give it to them. It'll be all right. Show me that again. Okay, that's gross. I don't know if you're giving him. Do they even do them? Farley's rusks, if they still do those. Um, but I'm just being given the soggy version because it's all gone to mush, and I just gross. It's like really, and so I don't know if he like being mushy in the food, but your little one is laughing her head off because it's grossing me out. But there's things that your George is doing that's grossing her out. You out, not you, okay? But it's making you laugh as well. Would that make sense, please? They still do them then. Result. That's quite showing. Okay. But he's so coming out of his shell, isn't he? Like he's showing his not true colours, his character. All right. He's getting he's got a sense of humour as well. And I don't know if you've been filming him laughing, giggling, and just certain little things. I don't know if your fiance, how cool is that to say that, right? Your fiance, but he's been tickling him in his belly and stuff, and his feet as well. But I'm telling you all these things purely because your little girl is just showing me like George's little toes, and she's calling them, what does she call those? Little buds. Okay, they're like little buds, his toes, especially his little toe on his It looks like the right foot or both feet, but this little toe is like a little bud. Okay. Okay. Fanny's voicing this the other day, got him laughing, and yes, oh bless you. Okay. And you asked for his nan as well. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Now, I don't know if you know much about her. No, no. Would you understand about having seen photographs or maybe just met her not far off of her passing? Okay. And but I just get this impression that she was a lady that would worry about worrying, but only because she wanted everybody to be safe and well. Would you understand this about her? And I just want to, because I'm just like, my hands were going like this. And okay, if that makes no sense with the worrying, I don't want to change it. But I feel that, stop, trust it. I will. Yes, that, but also hand cream, please. So I just see that I'm putting the hand cream on it as well. And I just feel it doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are, we can always do with perfect skin. All right. And she's chuckling at that. Not laughing, chuckling. All right. Okay. Thank you. Oh, look at him. I see your picture of him on there. He's just a darling. This Nan, she was, and she's calling herself a perfect Nan. Okay. Because actually for George, she would be his great Nan. Oh my God, I'm so good at this. I'm just dodgy. Okay. So, but she's just, you see my cheekbones here, cheeks? All right. And, I only massaged her hands for her. Oh, bless you. All right. So you've got all of that. All right. So it's just acknowledging this. All right. But also lovely skin. But some of cheekbones, I was saying. For her, I feel she had amazing cheekbones. Okay. And I don't she had an issue. I don't feel she had a stroke or anything. I mean, she may have done, but I'm being given a pain going up my arm and into my hands. But I feel more arthritic, if that makes sense. Okay, so for her to hold on to not to Chloe, yeah, to you, but to her to hold on to George, especially the lump he is now, darling. She would have to sit down, cushions and that, and he would be placed in her arms. And I feel like there's a photograph of it may not be her, but there's a photograph of Nan with holding George in their arms, but with cushions and that around him as well. Would that make sense? If it's not Nan, it's somebody there, but with cushions and George in their arms. Okay, but that person's spirit side. All right, I've not killed anyone off. All right, so show me again. Hmm. Oh, I will. I don't know whether you've got him a little necklace, please. Okay. But for your little girl, I feel like there's, excuse me. Would you understand that you've bought him, George, a present from his big sister, please? Sorry. So, little big sister. All right. But from his big sister. Okay. Would you understand this, please? Because I just feel like she's saying, ask her about it because I think it's beautiful. Would you understand that, Chloe, please? Oh, and you're saying, yes, a perfect Nan, but you're a perfect mum. Okay? You're doing all right. And I know you're involved in this sort of thing within reason, but the fact is that certain things that you're doing, you're doubting it, and then you suddenly feel, yeah, I'm doing the right thing because it's like them coming through just to give you that help. All right. I will. And I'm being drawn. I know we're in November, but I want to give you show me that. We haven't got a 32 in November. But I don't know who is 32 in November. All right. Because I know today is the 23rd, but they were just turning the two numbers round, making it 32. But I just feel like there's I just get the impression that there's 32 years of age, but also the November as well. They may not be connected, but just letting you know. Okay, Bobby is photo. That's where I go. Okay, so all right, just say it. All right. I need to stop now because well, okay. I'm not going to just yet, but I'm not far off it because I am very tired now. But yeah, it was just Chloe. They're all just enthralled by how all the fears, all the sad things that have happened, the continually sad things that are happening still now with other loved ones around you. But the pride in all of spirit, all of your side, his side, all of it. Okay. And they're going to be there on the day with their posh hats and fascinators and stuff. This is my fascinator impression. All right. They do look daft, but I've got a couple. Anyway, because, never worn them, but I've got them. Okay. But it's funny. I know I'm not wearing them to your wedding. Show me that with the hats. But the nans, and I'm saying the nans, but I'm just showing them, sorry, they're just showing me wearing it. And they're saying, I don't know if you've been talking about having an area set up with photos of loved ones that can't be there, like spirit loved ones. So they're still included. I don't know if you've been talking about that, but brought tears to me, thanks for. Oh, bless you, as long as that makes sense. Yeah, but it's having that memory table, but so they're there, so people are reminded, but they're going to be there anyway. We don't need an invite. All right, none of this. If your name's not on the list, you're not coming in. We're coming. You ain't keeping us out. That's how they make me feel. All right. And it's just so I wish you could feel and see what I'm seeing. Okay, the love and the sparkles is just beautiful. But your George sees all of that. He sees his sister. And there's times when I feel like when he sleeps, it's like he's holding his hand, but it's like he's got a finger in the hand. When they can just hold your little finger or whatever. But it's like he's holding, and it's like she is holding his hand, okay? And he's just when he sleeps and that as well. And he just goes, would you understand that with him as well, please? All right. Only over Deb's back. Oh, lovely. All right. So please take their love, and I love you, mummy. All right. Because you're a mum. You was already a mum, but now you're a mum with him as well. All right. So, okay. So, and give my love to Robbie as well, and your mum, and everyone else. All right. So you take care. I am really, really sorry, but I am shattered. So I'm going to stop. I do private readings. I do charge 40 quid, minimum of an hour. What's on WhatsApp, online things and whatever. So you can always message me if you want to have a private message. I use cards and that as well if you want those as well. So just give us a shout. Direct message. Lainey Baine Medium. ZLAKs. So thank you, Rob.
Thank you so much, Lainey. Lovely to have some extra messages tonight. Really appreciate that. But I can appreciate how tired you must be as well. We've got Frank's cards for everyone else that we didn't go round to, although you did lots. And then we'll come back for a closing prayer, if that's all right.
Absolutely. No problem. Thank you.
Perfect. Oh, thank you, Lainey. Oh, it was very, very nice of Lainey to stay a little bit longer tonight to get around some more messages. But of course, even with that, we can't get around to everyone in the evening. So that's why Frank from our church draws 3 animal cards each week. Each one of these is marked with a crystal. So in this clip coming up, just tune into the crystal that you're drawn to. And let's see what Frank has for us as an uplifting thought for the week ahead.
Good evening. Our first crystal this evening is the citrine. And with that, we have the card for the cheetah. The cheetah is about indecision becoming decision with time. Cheetahs are known for their incredible speed, representing swift action and adaptability. In spirituality, they remind us to be quick to seize opportunities and navigate life's changes, and act quickly when the opportunity requires it. Quick decision making and adaptability lead to change, which will inevitably lead to growth. Moreover, cheetahs symbolise the importance of living in the present moment. With their lightning fast movements, they demonstrate the power of being fully present and engaged in the here and now. They encourage us to let go of the worries about the future and regrets about the past and focus on the present moment with clarity and intention. Despite their incredible speed, they conserve energy and rest when needed, teaching us the importance of finding balance between action and rest in our own lives. As indeed the young woman on our card tonight indicates, she is taking her time to rest and conserve her energy so that she may make decisions with confidence and have clarity in mind and trust in her ability to make an effective choice and take action swiftly, knowing that hesitation can only lead to delay of success. And so, like her cheetah friend, she is prepared for what is ahead. And our second crystal is the amethyst. With that, we have the card for the buffalo. When the buffalo is our animal of spirit, you are aligned with prosperity and abundance. On a spiritual level, buffaloes teach us about the need for abundance of resources available to us when we live in harmony with others and ourselves. Buffaloes symbolise the importance of gratitude and appreciation for the abundance in our life. They remind us to acknowledge and celebrate the blessings we receive, whether they are material wealth, emotional support, or spiritual strength. This card embodies the principle of abundant consciousness, which emphasises the belief that there is more than enough to go around for everyone if we get the balance right. These magnificent buffalo once roamed the plains of North America in their thousands. And we see here that they shared the planet and the plains with other species that lived around them. And we see here the young woman with the buffalo showing that tenderness is important and so is love. And it asks us to release the scarcity mindset and embrace the mindset of plenty, knowing there is endless supply of blessings available to us if we open ourselves up to receive them. The buffalo says gratitude will fill your heart and bring peace to your soul, and abundance will flow to you in unexpected ways. And wealth will come to you quite naturally and easily if you get the correct balance and live in harmony with those around you. And our third crystal is the rose quartz, and with that is the card for the rabbit. The rabbit is about love and all its gifts. Rabbits, often associated with love and tenderness, offer profound spiritual teaching beyond their cuddly experience. On a spiritual level, rabbits remind us of the importance of nurturing relationships with love and kindness. They demonstrate the beauty of gentle connection and the power of nurturing bonds with those around us. Rabbits teach us to approach life with an open heart and embrace love and compassion as our guiding principles. By embodying these qualities symbolised by the rabbit, we can cultivate deeper connections with each other, approaching life with kindness and a loving heart. And the rabbit asks that we allow love to flow through us and be open to giving and receiving love in all its forms. It asks that you choose love over fear, knowing that love is the most powerful and important force in our universe. And if we share it with others and offer tenderness beside it, we will have a future together. 3 good cards there tonight, very much about the importance of sharing what we have with others and appreciating each other's needs and requirements in order to live a happy life. Thank you for listening to me.
Lovely, thank you, Frank. Okay, friends, let's bring tonight's service to a close. We'll go back to Lainey for a closing prayer, and then I'll play the closing Vesper as usual. Thanks, Lainey.
Thank you so much, Rob. Really appreciate your guru-ness as well when it comes to IT. So everybody, I'm sorry I didn't get around to everyone, but hopefully you'll feel that love and accept that evidential evidence. Anyway, yeah, so I hope you also chose your respective crystal. I went for the rose quartz, the bunny rabbit, so that was good. Anyway, so if you're in a safe place to do so, if you want to close your eyes and just feel that you are loved, but also the love coming from your loved ones in spirit. Divine source, guide, spirit friends and loved ones, thank you for working with me and through me this evening. I ask that you surround us all with that beautiful golden light of healing love and protection and keep us all safe and well, and to know that we are worthy and we are good and we are true to ourselves, and that we are loved, pure love, always with respect. Amen. Take care.
Well, very, very big thank you to Lainey for tonight's service. All those wonderful messages. Great to have you with us, Lainey. Thank you so much. Thank you also to our medium in church tonight. That was Karen Butler. I think Karen stood in at the last minute for us, so I hope you had a good evening in church. Karen, thank you to Donna for chairing in church. Thank you to Simon tonight for the Bible reading, and thank you to Frank for the cards at the end there. Thank you all for watching and commenting along and staying with us all night. It's been great to have you with us. Hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and hopefully we'll see you next Sunday at 6:30 again. Until then, take care and good night.